Hey guys, my name is Bongee and I'm doing Ctzn's Culture-Torial for Tanzania. Okay, so before I do my makeup, I like to start with my hair because since my hair is kinky and curly, it needs a lot of moisture. So when I style it, I have to wet it. What I start with is I get my hair wet so that it absorbs all the product I put into it. So I literally have a spritzer and I just go round and round. I just make sure it's in all the parts of my hair. And once it's nice and moist, I can put some oil in it. And the reason why I start with my hair is obviously part of the whole look. In Tanzania, a lot of women have so many different hairstyles because hair is basically a form of expressing yourself. So you can see women with weaves, with braids, with naturally kinky hair, relaxed hair. Relaxed hair is probably the most popular in like my mom's generation. In my generation, it's becoming more of like a natural look. So not putting any chemicals in your hair, basically just leaving it naturally curly. So like how mine is. Yeah, in my mom's generation, probably more a relaxed hair look. So yeah, you put basically chemicals into your hair and that, it doesn't make your hair straight, but it makes it easier to straighten. So basically what I do is I just get a bit of oil and then put it in between my hands and I just put it into my hair. And every curly person, or curly haired person, knows that the ultimate goal is to get curl definition. So my hair is actually pretty long, I like to think. But then you want it to like curl up as much as you can. So you just scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And then this is probably every person who wears their hair naturally back home. Everyone who has an afro always carries this around. So it's like an afro pick and it just gives you volume because natural hair back home is basically all about volume. You want your hair to be as big as possible. So then you just go down and you just pick at it, pick and pick and pick. And that's it. And then it can dry and I have this super loose hair tie and I just tie it all up so that it's out of my face and I can move on to doing my makeup. So I'm gonna start with my beauty routine now. What I like to start with is basically just a face moisturizer, but the important thing about the moisturizer is that it's got SPF because when I was growing up, so my mom's Tanzanian. Tanzania is super sunny and super hot, so she always drilled it into me that I have to put on SPF just because of what the weather's like. People think Dar es Salaam is the capital of Tanzania. It's not actually, Dodoma is, but Dar es Salaam is like the hub because it's by the coast, like East African coast. So next I'm gonna put on concealer. This is like a 2-in-1 concealer and foundation, apparently. So yeah, basically, like I was saying, Tanzania, super cool place, super diverse, so much stuff to do. My parents are from the north of Tanzania, which is actually like tourist central because I just rub it in with my fingers because why not? Yeah, it's like a touristy center because it's actually by Kilimanjaro, which is the highest mountain in Africa. So we've got the highest point just outside our doorstep, basically. Yeah, so you can visit Kilimanjaro, you can climb it. We also have wildlife, so like really big national parks, like the Serengeti, Tarangire, we have the Ngorongoro crater. So there's so much stuff to do. But if you prefer the beach or like really hot weather, you can go to Dar es Salaam because it's by the coast. But Dar es Salaam is like super crowded, really hot and congested. So maybe just go to Zanzibar, which is super nice. I feel like a lot of people have heard about Zanzibar. So it's an island that belongs to Tanzania and it's picture perfect, literally, like white sand, crystal clear blue water. So it's really nice there. So whatever you prefer, you can probably find it in Tanzania. And I'm not just saying that because I'm from there. And next I'm gonna move on to my mascara. Tanzania basically is just diverse in every way. Like there's so much to do, there's so many different people. Our language, so what we speak is Swahili, which isn't actually a language that's spoken originally by any tribe. It's just basically a mixture of a bunch of different languages which they speak, so like in order to unify the country, if that makes sense. So I have this theory that everyone, this happens to me all the time, I literally just put mascara all over my eyelid. I have this theory that everyone speaks or has heard a little bit of Swahili and they just don't know it. So you guys might probably know the movie The Lion King. The names of the characters in The Lion King are mostly Swahili words. So like Simba means lion, Rafiki means friend, Hakuna Matata is Swahili, like the song says. It means no worries. Yeah, literally. And so as the song I was just beautifully singing, Hakuna Matata, which means no worries, says, like, it kind of hints on the fact that we're a super laid back culture. Like, people in Tanzania are really friendly and really laid back. So apart from Hakuna Matata, we have this other saying, which is pole pole, which translated literally means slowly, slowly. If at any point you have some sort of stress in Tanzania and you speak to someone about it and you're like stressed and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what could happen in Tanzania. Like my tire burst and I need a spare tire, I need to change my tire. They'd literally be like, pole pole, like slow down, just calm down, it's all good. Just sit back, relax, it's gonna work itself out. So yeah, Tanzanians are very chilled out people. They're like really laid back. Okay, so next I'm gonna be using the Glow Balm by Ctzn Cosmetics in shade Pearl. It's so shiny and pretty. Can you guys see? It's so, this is like, it's already glowing out of the container. It's so nice. And I'm gonna put it in a lot of different places because it's just so nice and it's like super fleeky. Anyway, so as I was saying, Tanzania is super diverse, not only in terms of language, but also the different type of people you'll find there. So because of Zanzibar, we have basically like a hub of people that come in. So like Arabs, Indians, Tanzanian people, they all like mix together. But I feel like the one thing in every culture that's common is that you always need to respect your elders. So for example, if my aunt visits us like at home, I wouldn't greet my aunt in the same way that I would greet like someone my age or like my peer or like another student or younger person. So I'd have to greet her in a certain way. And also, like, for example, if I go to eat at my aunt's plate, if I pick up my plate and I'm done with the food, I have to make sure that I thank her for the food, because it's just a big thing to always show that you appreciate what older people do for you, and just to like basically humble yourself, because they're just automatically superior to you, but not in a negative way. I'm gonna put some of this on my eyelids because you can literally put it anywhere and it just looks really nice. Yeah, so the other thing, so we're super diverse in terms of languages and people and also religions. So growing up, my grandma was Muslim and my grandpa is Christian. So the two religions, like, they live together in harmony super well. And I feel like a lot of African countries have like a really rough history with like wars and religions and colonization and all that kind of stuff. And I think Tanzania is really like fortunate in that sense, because it's actually quite a peaceful country and a lot of people just get along really well and they just come together and live together. I'm gonna put it on my collarbones because it's summer. And I feel like summer is the season to be taking selfies. So need to get that collar pop, know what I'm saying? So I want it to all pop. And I'm probably just gonna put it on my shoulders as well, just because I have my summer glow back and I just want an extra bit of glow. And I feel like it's gonna look really nice. Yeah. I feel like I made the right choice. So last but not least, I'm gonna be using Ctzn Cosmetics nude lipstick, and my shade is 17, which is Maldives. And it's really cute because it comes with a lipstick and a gloss. So I'm gonna be using both because it's summer, so why not? So I'm gonna put on the lipstick first, obviously, and just put it on. So in Tanzania, because I'm doing my lips, I'm thinking about food. There's a lot of different types of food because, like I was saying, it's super diverse. A lot of different ethnicities live in Tanzania. And my favorite thing in Tanzania, so like in Zanzibar, because it's by the coast, you'll get a lot of seafood. But my favorite thing is the street food, like on the mainland. So street food is like nyama choma, which is like grilled meat, or like chapatis, which are like basically flatbread. But I'm gonna put on the gloss now. My favorite street food in Tanzania is called chips mayai, which literally means chips and egg. So I feel like everyone should try this at least once in their life, and it's super easy to make. So basically you just get like French fries. So most of the time for me, it's like leftover fries. And you beat 2 eggs like you're making an omelet, and you fry the chips, and then you just pour like the eggs into the chips and you make an omelet, and that's it. And it's super delicious and super easy to make, just like my makeup routine. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my mini makeup video and that you learned a little bit about Tanzania. It's a really nice place. I'm not just saying that because I'm from there. It's super diverse. There's so much to do. The people are super nice. So if you guys ever want to plan a trip to Africa or just plan a trip in general, Tanzania is the place to be.